Good afternoon on what is another warm, grey and humid day. It is Sunday the 22nd of June and I'm in the reading a nice hot cup of tea. And the bag of things that I brought back from Free RPG Day, which took place on Saturday the 21st of June, yes, yesterday in 2025. What I'm going to do is pull out one thing. Let's have a look. What am I going to pull out? Just flipping through. What do I fancy? There we go. Let's have a look at this. This is Well of Shadows. It's an adventure and quick start for the Tales of the Valiant role-playing game, published by Kobold Press there, just underneath there. There we go. And it's an introductory adventure for the Tales of the Valiant role-playing game, which is offers Dungeons and Dragons style play, but is an alternative to playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And this, as I say, includes this quick start guide there on the cover, and it says adventure map included on the inside cover. So let's take this band off to keep it separate. Okay, and it says, answer the call of the Valiant. The Well of Shadows adventure and quick start guide set you on a path to journey across thousands of worlds, limited only by your imagination. The quick start guide provides everything needed for your heroic quest for glory, riches, power, whatever your ambition. Inside, you'll learn the basics of role-playing, including rolling dice and collaborative storytelling. Creating an exciting and enjoyable experience for all players. Running the game as the Game Master. This Free RPG Day exclusive adventure, Well of Shadows, features 4 pre-generated characters ready to embark on a heroic quest against the forces of darkness and a ready-to-use battle map suitable for miniatures. Enter the Well of Shadows, a grim shrine atop a portal to the land of death itself. The well spores forth both vile undead and void-touched abominations. A team of elite Blood Legion knights were dispatched to end its corruption, but they never returned. Will you uncover their fate or become another lost soul? Well of Shadows, an adventure for 4 to 5 characters of 3rd level for Tales of Valiant RPG. There we go, quite a lengthy blurb there. And this does say adventure map included on the inside back cover. So let's have a look at that first. So this actually comes off straight like that. And there's the adventure site map, which you can use with your miniatures or tokens, or just refer to it in play. So we start off with, in fact, what we've got is actually 2 things in here. So this is actually 2 separate things. I didn't know this. So we're going to start off with the quick start guide. Welcome to the Tales of the Valiant role-playing game. This introduces the role-playing game itself. And so basically, for the general steps, as you would expect, tells you what an RPG is. Also says, but I know all this. And then it says, okay, look, but it does a quick recap on how to play and how to play well there, which I think is a good inclusion. And then what does playing an RPG look like? It actually gives you a link to a proper example. So I'm just going to have a cup of tea. There we go. But it also gives you so essentially got a link to a proper example, but an example included there which you can read through as well. As well as some really quite nice artwork. And this is actually quite a lengthy example of play. It's a couple of pages long. So then it draws essentially some conclusions from this example of play so that it's a shared experience. Everyone is involved in creating the story. When you don't know the outcome of something, you use the rules. You don't need to roll for everything. It's meant to be fun. And essentially, those are the 5 kind of key elements of not just Tales of Valiant, but almost any role-playing game. So, are you going to be player or GM? It's going to take you step by step through that and give you a quick guide. So, how the dice work, character sheets, knowing the rules, how to talk at the table, and the safety tools you might want to involve, I've got links there to further safety tools down there, QR codes. And on to step 6, actually playing the game. So that's all about being a player. Then we've got the guide there to being the GM, beginning there. So what does that mean? Discusses what that means. Takes you step by step through the process of being the game master. And then it moves on to further advice for the player, being a good player. I kind of would like to have seen that next to the section for the players. So it's not been separated that at all. And here are the pre-generated characters. They've got illustrations there, quite nice and I mean, basically quite a different sort of kind of style. Just different enough so you can tell that these are not Dungeons and Dragons characters. They're not Pathfinder characters. They're Tales of the Valiant characters. And this is followed by character sheets for each of them. Nice, clear, simple, and you know, I mean, also recognisable as character sheets for Tales of the Valiant, just different enough, not just because you've got the big logo down the bottom. So that's the quick start rules, and I do like that you get the inclusion of both. Onto the adventure, you've got the Well of Shadows. There we go. Got an adventure background and summary, and then guide on how to use the adventure down there, and a breakdown of all the factions in the adventure. And then we've got a call to action, essentially, how do the player characters get involved? You know, what's the hook? Which in this case is meeting a star roll and going to the Fane of Mott, and there is a star roll in all her glory. I've got stats for below, as it's included as necessary, guide on how to play, and then we'll get straight really into the action at the Fane of Mott with the different descriptions of the different locations. And as you can see, there aren't very many locations, and it's not a huge dungeon. Really, this is designed to play as in a session. And the other NPC you're going to meet is Hausper, the Far Trader, and this is what he looks like. So this is this character here. You've got more details on him, on how to portray him when he's interacting with the player characters. And when they've actually entered the Fane, they will run into Darzaline. There we go, one of the big monsters for the adventure. And then eventually reach Mott's Shrine. And deeper into the Fane, exploring, you know, basically the Chamber of the Well, side caves, and so on. And then it really brings the adventure to a close. And you've got notes on how to continue the adventure if you want to. The appendix includes some magical items, such as Dawn's Caress and Salivating Whip, some monsters, Bone Knights, the Darzaline stats there for the Servant of the Void, which we saw earlier, a Shadow Orc, okay, and then a trap for the player characters to avoid. And then lastly, we have Tales of the Valiant. We have adverts for the role-playing game. So there's the player's guide and the monsters book, and then also for the game master's guide on the back. So that goes all together in a single package, which I really like the format. It's slightly different. I mean, obviously you've got to keep an eye keeping them all together, but it means that you can refer easily to the quick start rules if you want to during play, and that's by both the referee and the get players. So yeah, that is. Let's just pull that down there. There we go, so you can really see that. So that's the Well of Shadows, published by Kobold Press for free RPG Day 2025. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to more unboxings in the Nook, typically where you'll see me with a box containing a role-playing game supplement, or role-playing scenario, or even a quick start, which was released for free RPG Day, which I will then unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing Nook. I will be back again tomorrow with another one. Bye for now.